Now that we have the base operations of our current empire up and running, we can go and start looking into expanding. Now, I do know that at this point in time, we are making just a very little bit amount of money, but keep in mind that we are only, at this point in time, shipping raw resources. We are collecting them and immediately selling them. And the thing that we want to go and do is, instead of immediately selling those raw resources, we can go and choose to basically use them and change them or sell them once we have done something with it. So for example, over here we've got the cotton field and the cotton field and the cotton fields, yes, and the berry fields. And over here we are nearly done with the dyes. So if you just speed up the time and go to dye looking, we can see that dyes can be made by using berries and water inside of a dye at the textile factory. Now, a textile factory is something we're definitely going to need a lot in this town. But in a few days this is done and we can immediately decide to go and look for fibers, which is the second thing we need. So 3 days, 2 days, nearly done. There we go. We have dyes and we can look into fibers. So let's immediately go and look into fibers. You can go and dismiss that because we know what's going on there. And we go to factories. You can see a textile factory has been made. Now I want to be a bit careful with factories, because factories, as you can see over here, they are definitely polluting. And now I've got to say that pollution is of course the pinnacle of capitalism, which this game is all about. We probably don't want to have pollution near the city. So, instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make myself a small little urban road going here and going, starting over here and just going past all of, actually, like so. And with this, I can decide to go and get myself a little bit of area somewhere, I don't know where yet. We don't want a plantation though. We want to have the factory and the textile factory. So, with this, I just want to go and say I want the factory here. I want a few of them, to be very honest. So, I believe it's control. Oh, I can't remember what it was again. I want 3 of them, that's for damn sure. So, with 3 of them, almost with 3 of them, where's the factories again? Yep, I know we can't reach anything at all, but we can go and do, we can go decide to go and do this. Can go around, and now this is, I believe, 3, so we go 3 again, and we just do this. And now we've got place for more as well, but this is all fine and fun. Warehouse 2. We don't want to go to Warehouse 2 for this, because this is already at... No, actually, it's not quite a maximum capacity. We can actually go and do that. So, turn this off. I want to go and choose my destination to be warehouse number... Sorry, I sneezed. Warehouse number 3. And we want to go and have at most 20 stored in there. Same goes for this one. I want to go turn auto off, choose the destination to be warehouse number 3. And have 20 stored in there. I automatically do that because, you know, it goes per thingy. And the same for there. Choose destination. We want to have at most 20 stored in there. Actually, I just realized there's another... Yeah, the warehouse number 2 is much closer. So which one are you going to? Okay, warehouse 3. That's good. That's good. And then from here on out, I can say request a transportation going from... yep, I want to go and sell my tier 1 dyes over here. And sell them immediately to the commercial district clothing store in Nietverden. And how much do you actually sell for? Like, how much do you want? So, dyes go for 7 per 15 days. So, 7 per 15 days, as you can see over here. And next up, we can go and look into the... What do we need? We need berries and water first. So, water we can very easily do. We can place 1, place 2, and of course the last one being the... Oh, actually, I think we need a completely separate collection mechanic for this. Yes, we need a... What do we need? We require, to look into this into gathering, a water siphon, which we can probably somewhat cheekily nearly place over there. So let's go and do a bit of terraforming. Just say this. And with this, what we can go and do, we can go and make the water well, no. The water siphon. And place that over here. And with that, we can place the thingies just... very easily here, here, and here. With a simple road. Just going here. And it's all connected together. Now this does not go to our house. This immediately goes to all the factories. So textile factory number 1. Textile factory number 2. And textile factory number 3. And at most I want to have... You know, like 15. So 15... and 15. There we go. This should definitely do the trick. This is definitely I'll go back. This should supply all of our factories currently with water. And the next thing we need to do is look into the berries over here. And you currently are making... Well, clearly not enough. We require another one. So, we go to the farms over here. We go to plantation. We just make another berry plantation. I mean, why not? It fits. So we got this siphon over here. And it will create another destination of water. To the factories where farms over here. Plantation number 3, which is this one. Yep. And just an infinite amount because it's literally the only thing that's going to be stored there. And you, on the other hand, instead of going to the warehouse as to your other guy, you are immediately going to the factories. And just bring as much there as you possibly can. And this should set up a little bit of a line going from berries over here. As you can see over here, it needs just water. Towards the factories over here, and from the factories it should immediately go to this warehouse, which then sells it to the clothing store. I mean, technically you could go from the factory immediately towards the store, but not quite sure what we want, because that way the factory will eventually get full if we are producing a lot more, and with the warehouse we can go and distribute it literally wherever we go and want. But with that, we are currently quite low on money, so let's speed up the game a bit to 6 times speed and see what happens. See if you see any problems, right? Any traffic problems or other problems. Because, ooh, let's look at this. They are actually working. We are actually making dyes at this point in time. Splendid. What is this? The amount of cotton plus 46 for 20 months. Now, that's something we can look into. So let's say I want to spend 225k on this. Just so we can get a bit more of the amount of cotton. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but I just want to show you how this works. Because auctions are things that will generally pop up from time to time. You can buy lands or buy bonuses such as this. So, over here... Oh, you motherfucker. I don't want to spend a lot on this. So, they currently, the minute empires want 300k. So, let's see if we can just go a bit higher than this. Let's see if they're gonna buy it again, or if they really, really don't want it at this price. Come on. Because normally I would go to the last moment and then say like, hey, I want more of this, like this. Now they're going to spend 450k on this, which is not worth it to me. So I'm just going to click away and just have the game run again and see, just see what is going to happen. As you can see, gameplay alert, yep, we lost the auction because I was not going to pay more than that. Because we are already quite a lot of money and I don't want to lose even more. But we are also, at this point in time, making what I believe to be a bit more. So the clothing source you can see over here, yes, 7 per 15 days. And, wow. The demand just dropped. Oh, wow. Okay, so we very quickly start looking into fibers and the likes. I think for fibers we just need cotton, so that means more cotton fields. And you can see over here, pollution is striking. Just striking quite quickly, damn. That's fine, that's completely fine. We can work with this. Actually, I want to make a little shortcut over here. From here to here. So people can now just go this way as well, instead of going all the way around first. Which should probably do the trick. And I probably want to go and make an urban road over here. Just so we have like double roads going around. And it's a bit more, you know, future-proof, I suppose. So we have a lot less traffic problems going around immediately in the first few, well, months of the game. Actually, we're currently in the second year, I just realized. We've already played this game for a year now. Okay, look, this is prospering at the moment. What just happened? R&D alert. I finished the fibers, I believe. The budget. Yeah, the budget can go. Does not want to go and look into. Instead, I want to go and look into tech trees. So we can definitely start looking into light fabrics, which requires oil and fibers. Or we can just start to look into beef, leather, and milk at the livestock. So livestock over here, you can see, just cows. You're just cows, so it means we need rural stuff, which we don't want, at least not yet. First thing I want to go and do, I want to just go and start looking into all of this. So, light fabric, here we go. That's the very first thing we can go and do. The R&D alert can go, and we are currently not quite... We actually are making money, I believe. Yeah, last month you can see we made 250,000. And I can tell you the most of that is coming from all of this. So, permit to build in the region for 60 months, cost of all building reduced by 25 and upkeep reduced by 25. Permit to build in the region. Which region? Seller Hilton. Well, we want that. That's like the second thing we're currently selling to. That's what I want. I want to make a train station somewhere over here to go and bring it all the way over there. Let's just go and speed up time a bit because I want this. I want to be able to build in Hilton easily. There we go. That was quickie. That was very easily, actually. We can now build in Hilton just whatever we want. We can go and get all the resources for here and also build nearby. But we'll do that later. For now, let's just go and look into these textiles. So, we'll do one over here. I need to remember, like, what is the button again? Oh, no. This one, textile. And with shift you can place more. And you are going to sell fibers. Fibers and fibers. Splendid. I just pause the game for... Actually, we can just keep the game running because we don't have anything going into it yet. So we can make another depot. We can choose to build this... Let's just build it over here. Like over here we build it. And then over here we got the road going out into there. Light pollution is getting out of hand. Building was shut down because it cannot produce anything. Which building has been shut down? Like, what building has been shut down because of pollution? Was it you? Oh, it must be this one. Yeah, it's trying to get polluted water at this point in time. So we probably want to go and move. So instead of having it over here, we can go and say we remove you. Demolish, move you. Demolish. We can also then go and say, like, we don't... Oh, careful. Like, we don't want this anymore. And now we can go and add a harvester. Just here. And let's just make it flattened out a small bit. Like so. And have it placed. Harvester, harvester, harvester. We can do it over here. There. And last but not least, a road to connect all together. Like so. Splendid. Great, so we got that going for us now. Actually, I just realized I can probably just do... I don't have a single road yet. Okay, never mind. We're not going to do. So what do you need for fibers? You require cotton. Which means we need a new plantation. So we can place this plantation over here. And make the fields like so. And instead of that, we have to make it cotton. And this is going to go immediately to sell it to the factories over here. So we got a textile factory 6, 5, and 4. And I think that's all it needs, correct? Yes, it just needs cotton. From here it goes in warehouse 4. And from warehouse 4 we can immediately not do that. You can say farm produce, cotton. Or no, actually not cotton. We are talking about fibers here. So fibers, we can immediately go to the commercial clothing store over here and sell... Probably gonna be something like 9, I believe. Oh, you see, like, the clothing store was 7 actually. Wow. So you can see over here, the clothing store previously was not surrounded by buildings. It is now because the city is actually growing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, which is bloody splendid if you ask me. Now this building is definitely working somehow. This building is working, and we have something to go against pollution. As you can see over here, we can have the water treatment plant, the air purifier, and the chemical scrubber. But that's all things we can go into later. This uses water, collects from water siphon or a water well to clean surrounding area of pollution. And this uses sand from a sand collection to clean water tails of pollution. Now the water is something we probably want to keep a small bit clean, especially over here. But I might eventually go and make the choice to go and move my water siphons from all the way up here to, for example, here. Or even just collect it somewhere that's far away from industry and just move it all the way over. Which is always an option to go and do. Now you don't have dyes, I just realized. No, you don't have... you don't have enough copper. What is this? The amount of gas? Nah, that's fine. Don't really need it at the moment. Instead we're just gonna see and watch. Yeah, this prospering. This city is definitely prospering. This city is going great. This, all of it... I mean, we are selling our things. We are making a small bit of money. Last month we lost about 100,000k. And that's mainly because of the building. And this month, or last month, we already made 250,000 again. So we are slowly losing money at the point, but mainly because we are investing it. We are investing our money into industries to help us grow and make a better, well, industry. And I've got to say, I love it. I really enjoy this. Okay, so the rural specialization, light industry, or the heavy. So in the heavy industry thing to go and do that, which is fine. We can go and do that. We can just wait a moment and just watch this all grow. So what actually you have a I can set up a second. So, hardware store. What else do you need to send? I mean, I can sell a lot of stuff here. Like, I can actually go and decide to make specific depots. Like, actually depots that, you know, do things properly. So, I can't talk, okay? I don't really know what I'm going to do with my life at this point in time. I want to make a depot over here and then make a train station coming from here to here that goes around and sells stuff that I need, so we don't have trucks going around immediately directly towards it. Oh, look at this little industry going over here. That's fine. Just a little farm field, like a very, very basic industry. With literally nothing but farms and water. What do we have over here? So we've got nothing in Eisenhoven. Nothing in Oh no, we got something in Honnedarn. Which is currently doing nothing but farm fields as well. Same as here, just farms and farms. Like everyone else is doing farms. I'm currently the only one looking into textile and more heavy industry. Which also explains why my... Yeah, why a part of my city or a part of my land currently looks like industrial age England. Just smoke everywhere. But that's fine. That's something we can definitely go and learn and, you know, learn to live with. That's not the biggest issue at hand at the moment. This is the building. Upkeep of all building in reduced for about 40% for 14 months. Do we want this? I mean, we can, like, upkeep of all buildings for 14 months is definitely a treat, because that nearly halves all the upkeep for all the buildings we have, which means we will make a lot more money. And I think that's worth at least this much. I want to see how high it's gonna go. Oh, well, alright. 375k then. Come on. Speed up the time a bit, because I want to keep track of this a bit quicker. What are you gonna do, Minute Enterprise? Did I just win this? I won this! Aha! I won the auction. Splendid. Because now that we have won the auction, you can see that in not this month, but the next month, we should have a lot less building upkeep. And a lot less, I mean a lot less. Though we are currently at the beginning of this month. We may already notice it this month, who knows? Or did we already pay for the upkeep? I think we already paid for the upkeep of this month. But that is fine. That's completely doable. We can work with this. Just need to wait for, you know, my industry to go around and sell more things. Because, yeah, this is growing. This is growing very, very quickly. Got light fabrics on the way. Do you actually want light fabrics? I believe they do. Yeah, over here they want light fabrics. Got dyes. And after that we can go and make some summer clothing. And as well winter clothing and all kinds of stuff, really. Like, they really want the entire fabric tech line. Tech tree. Yeah, and it's already noticed that my main tech tree currently is textile. Which is completely fine. I just want to go and have more heavy industry. Which is something we have to go and look into later. A lot later. But for now, this is definitely something we can go and work with. And I've got this. I really do enjoy the looks of this game. It looks very simple and very appealing. It's a bit like a, you know, like a mobile game. Like this game, if you look at it like so, especially a bit up close, you might think like, hey, this is something that's home to a mobile game with the way, you know, it looks like. I don't think you can run this on a mobile game. I think I think if you try to run this on a mobile phone, your phone will literally start melting. But that's fine, because that's not our issue. Our issue currently is that we are not... Like, are any of our warehouses going full? Like, we've got a bit of dyes and cotton over here. We have... this immediately goes out, that's fine. And this also has nothing in it. So we are currently selling everything we are making. As well as making a shit ton of money. So I'm not just buying... One moment. Logistics, global market, state, quarry, I don't know. Like somewhere over here there should be, like the building upkeep should be less. That might be just inside of like one area. Let's see if we can find it quickly. Yeah, Minden. It might be over here. Like purely and only over here. In terms of new loans, we do 29% for 21 months. That's fine. Well, there's twice a sneeze in this episode now. That's annoying. Who's talking shit about me? Must be Dylan again. Most likely. Oh, well. Oh, the game's going slow again. Yep, let's speed it up for now. And just watch all of this happen. The textile factory, the factories are currently doing a great job. They're all working as hard as they can. And they, I think, are making me a lot of money. Because if we look into the budget overview... I want to look at the need rate and the sales. Yeah, we are making 1.35 million currently inside this area. So, what I can go and do, I can go and look at my own min but over here you can see that we are making, yeah, last month we just made over 600,000 by selling stuff. So this clothing store is proving to be very effective for us. We have the fibers going around, the dyes going around, and very, very soon, hopefully, also light fabrics. Because that's, I believe, I believe those two things together. And I think, I mean, this is copper. This is all. Eventually, you want to go and get. So let's just keep this as it is now, over there, and let's have these copper be collected later in case our hardware store decides that it wants copper. Wow. Well, something's going wrong here. So, what do you want copper? No, you do not. You want coal, though. And do we want copper over here? We do not. We do want leather, though. Intriguing. But that's for another time. So, yeah, we probably don't want to go and have the pollution expand much further this way. I think I'm gonna just place a road over here. Like so. And say, like, we ain't going to build past this. Because if we go and past this... Oh, this is a building... This kind of mule packaging mega factory, we don't have that, I believe. I'm pretty sure we don't have that, yeah. The mule packaging mega... Yeah, it's 25 million and I literally cannot buy it because it's a very late game item. It's definitely not something for now. But for now, we definitely, yeah, we have something going on. Like, we are making a lot of money suddenly. We are currently doing great. And I believe this population... This village should go into a town very, fairly soon, even though I have no clue when. Help. Splendid. I don't know when it's going to grow, but I know it's going to grow eventually, and it's going to give us a prompt or an... Hello? Interest of new loans, yep, that can go away. And all in all, I think we are doing... Why did we make so little last time? Vehicle upkeep, monthly loans. Oh, we are currently spending on loans, but... We did make a lot less than we normally do. It's intriguing. Are we making too much of something? Is that a possibility? I don't think we are. I think we're doing great. But I also think we're nearly done with light fabric. Like, how many months do we still have left on it? 170 days. Divided by 30, that's about 4 months, isn't it? Yeah, it's about 4 months. Let's just go and wait. So, as I'm looking around at the moment, I'm realizing that some of my factories over here are not really working. Because we're not getting any cotton. But what is this? The tractor can go away. So this plantation over here, it is, I don't believe, getting any water at the moment, which I'm gonna quickly look into. So we've got this all going to over here, oh, those 3, but we don't have any water collection going to plantation 4, which means if we look into here, what are we currently doing? We are currently, like, how are they getting cotton, which is my question. I don't know where this is coming from. It's quite odd. So what we can go and do, we can go and look at the roots. And as you can see over here, this is definitely coming from Plantation 4. Very, very clearly. Even though Plantation 4 is not making any cotton at all. So what I'm going to go and do, I want to go to my gatherers over here and make another water siphon. Roughly hero. There we go. And just use the terraforming tool to make this all a little bit straight. Like so. And this bit over here. And with that said, we can say I want to add harvesters here, here, and here. And that together, with this little urban road, should give us the ability to go and do something. So, warehouse 1, no. We want to go to farm plantation 4. The maximum of 25 at a time. And we can eventually go and decide to spread it even further, like to other locations where we can go and sell water, because I don't think we can sell raw water anywhere near, but there's definitely going to be a lot more. What is this, the workman grant? You're getting monthly tips from the monthly mint program, allow you to hire more workers. I just got 100k for nothing. That's cool, thank you, splendid. And I believe the R&D is now completed as well. So, if we go to our little factory, our textile factory, I can go and say, for example, I want a textile factory in 2 locations. I want one here, and I want a actually, I think we just want this one. I think we want to go and make this light fabric, and I want to go and say that you are going to send part of your fabrics over to the factory over there. And store at most 25 in there. And then we have, what else does it need? The dyes, I believe. Over here we have dyes. Yeah, you sell the dyes. So I want to go and take dyes over saving. That's splendid. One moment. I want to go and get the dyes out of there and make a new warehouse, even better warehouse, which you can't use or can't place because of this road here. So let's just go and remove the road. Let's go and put the warehouse in here, like so. And what we do is we make the urban road like so, and like so, and actually remove this bit because I screwed it up. On urban road, there we go. And I want all of this, like I want you. Hello? I want you to stop selling the clothing stores. I want all of... Oh, let's pause quickly. Now you're not going to warehouse 3. You're going now to warehouse 4. Same... Actually, let's just have at most 25 in there. And then the same goes for you, not warehouse 3, but warehouse 4. And same goes for you, not warehouse 3, but warehouse number 4. Now, what we can do with this, I can go in here and say a request for transportation for dyes. No, that's not a destination, I mean. So we got dyes over here. I want to have send factories, warehouses, commercial over here. You are gonna have 7, yes, and then the next one also dyes. Over here, I want to say that we are going to get the factories, the textile factory, and say let's have 25 of that as well. I believe that both of these now at 25. That's not the correct one. That should be this one. Yes, so this should send a greater part of the production from this over to this textile factory. This textile factory then brings it back to warehouse number 2, which is over here. And it's actually full. So we probably don't want to go and do that. And I want to go and look if we can just turn, like, just skip a warehouse. We have 1 commercial, so let's immediately go to the clothing store and just sell. How much do they want? Clothing store, they want 3. I mean, that's fine, I suppose. But just go and sell that there. Storage is full. I know, that's fine. We can work with this. And there's always a way to expand. So light textiles eventually can be turned into clothing. And clothing can also be sold there for, I believe, a lot more than just, yeah. Yeah, 2 a day. I mean, this is not a lot. Like, this is a lot, but this is a lot less. And in order to increase that, we need to go and upgrade this town, which is hopefully going to be very soon. But unfortunately, that's going to be for another episode. As for today, I have done more than enough. So if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Go and check out my Twitch and Twitter down in the description below. And keep in mind, this game is out today. And if you want to go and grab it up, just go to the description down. Go to the description of this video and the link in there. Or just go onto Steam and buy it over there. Because it's a really fun game and I really recommend it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.